Let me save you a lot of time. Most companies don't care what software you use or how many buttons you know. They pay for results. And today, I'll show you the exact 3D skills serious organizations actually pay for, not the ones YouTube hypes. By the end of this video, you'll know which 3D skills make money in the real world, why some artists stay stuck despite knowing everything, and what you should focus on starting today. But there's one skill almost nobody talks about, and it's often the reason people get hired. Before we talk about modeling or animation, we need to talk about why organizations hire 3D artists at all, because that changes everything. Companies don't hire 3D artists to make cool art. They hire them to explain complex ideas, reduce risk, save time, increase clarity. 3D is a communication tool first. Art comes second. That's the mindset shift. This is the most valuable skill. Can you take something complex and make it instantly understandable? This shows up in product visualization, medical animation, architectural walkthroughs, technical explainers. If your work communicates clearly, you're already valuable. This skill helps teams and clients see the full picture without confusion, making projects move ahead smoothly. Organizations value it since better understanding cuts errors and saves time on fixes. 3D visuals grab attention right away and keep people hooked, unlike plain text that bores them. People connect emotionally with striking models, animations, or renders, which makes messages stick in their minds. Companies pay top dollar for this because engaged audiences buy products, follow plans, or support ideas more often. The brain remembers images 65% better than spoken or written words after a few days, thanks to the picture superiority effect. In 3D work, this means your visuals create lasting impact for ads, training, or designs. Serious groups hire for this skill to ensure their brand or message endures in a crowded market. Organizations use 3D visual communication for marketing, data displays, and pitches because it crosses language barriers and builds trust fast. It turns abstract plans into real-looking previews that win deals. Freelancers or pros with this skill get paid well since every firm needs visuals to stand out online and offline. Gaming industry hires 3D visual communicators most often to build immersive worlds, characters, and effects that keep players engaged. Entertainment and film sectors seek them frequently for animations, visual effects, and cinematic storytelling in movies and TV shows. Advertising agencies employ 3D visual communicators regularly to create eye-catching ads, product demos, and motion graphics that boost sales. Architecture and real estate firms hire them often for realistic renders, virtual tours, and walkthroughs to sell properties faster. E-commerce and product manufacturing industries use 3D visual communicators a lot for interactive models and prototypes that help customers visualize items clearly. Serious organizations care about naming conventions, organized scenes, clean topology, predictable files. Messy work slows teams down. Clean workflows equals trust. This skill alone separates professionals from hobbyists. A clean workflow means your files, scenes, and naming are organized, easy to read, and not chaotic. A structured workflow means you follow clear steps, block out modeling, UVs, textures, rig animation, lighting, etc. in a repeatable order. Together, this creates a clear path from idea to final shot that any teammate can follow or continue. Why companies value this more than raw talent? It makes projects predictable. Managers can estimate time, budget, and delivery because you work in a repeatable way, not randomly. It reduces mistakes. Clear steps and checkpoints catch errors early, bad topology, wrong scale, broken rigs, before they become expensive to fix late in production. It keeps quality consistent. When your process is stable, your outputs look and behave the same quality across many assets and shots, not good one time, bad the next time. Organized scenes and repeatable steps remove a lot of hunt and click time and rework. Good workflows let teams reuse assets, presets, and tools, so future projects get faster and cheaper instead of starting from zero each time. Managers prefer artists who can deliver on time, with fewer surprises, because that directly protects deadlines, client trust, and profit. Always think, if someone else opens this file, will they understand it in 5 minutes? And work so the answer is yes. Use consistent naming, clean collections/layers, clear versioning, and simple, documented steps for each task. When you show a studio that you can fit into and even improve their pipeline, you become much more valuable than someone who only has nice-looking renders but messy files and random processes. Companies don't want artists who panic. They want artists who ask, what's the goal? What's the constraint? What's the fastest solution? Problem-solving beats raw talent every time. Problem-solving stands out as the top 3D skill that serious organizations pay for, because it lets artists tackle real-world challenges in complex projects. Unlike basic modeling or texturing, which tools can automate, problem-solving ensures work gets done on time and meets goals. Companies value it highly since it drives efficiency and innovation in fast-paced animation pipelines. Pros break down tasks by asking key questions. What's the goal? What's the constraint? What's the fastest solution? This mindset beats raw talent since it turns chaos into quick wins. Artists who panic chase details without direction, wasting time on pretty but useless work. Problem solvers first clarify the main goal, like nail the Disney-style emotion in this character's face. This keeps efforts aligned with what the client or team truly needs. Every project has limits like tight deadlines, budgets, or hardware specs in Blender. Panicky artists ignore these and overbuild, causing delays. Calm ones list constraints up front, only 48 hours and no extra budget. Then pick tools that fit, avoiding burnout. Raw talent shines in perfect conditions, but flops in crises, like a crashing render. Problem solvers test simple fixes first, like tweaking geometry nodes over rebuilding from scratch. They prioritize speed, asking, what's the 80% solution now, to hit deadlines and build trust. Talent wows in demos, but crumbles in real pipelines with surprises. Problem-solving scales to teams, innovates under fire, and proves value. Studios pay top dollar for pros who ship work, not excuses. It turns freelancers into leads. Generalists struggle. Specialists get paid. Examples: hard surface modeling, product visualization, motion graphics, technical animation, simulation support. You don't need to do everything. You need to do one thing well. Specialization stands out as the top 3D skill that serious organizations pay for because it delivers expert results in high-demand niches like character modeling or rigging. Companies need pros who master one area deeply to meet tight deadlines and quality standards in games, films, or products. Generalists spread thin can't match that level of precision and speed. Organizations hire specialists to boost efficiency and cut costs. A specialist in texturing, for example, finishes work faster with fewer errors than someone juggling modeling and animation. This focus lets teams produce top-quality assets quickly, saving time on revisions. Specialists bring unmatched expertise that generics lack. Firms like game studios seek the best hand-painted character artist for key projects, not a jack of all trades. Deep knowledge in one skill raises output quality and innovation, making specialists irreplaceable. Specialization commands higher pay due to scarcity and value. Experts charge more because they solve complex problems others can't, like perfect procedural geometry in Blender for films. Organizations pay premiums for pros who deliver pro-level work on demand. It opens doors to elite roles in big pipelines. Studios build teams of specialists, one for lighting, one for simulations, to handle massive projects efficiently. This setup maximizes productivity and profits, so they invest heavily in those skills. Here's the hidden one: reliability, meeting deadlines, following instructions, communicating clearly. This is why average artists get paid, while talented ones stay broke. So now the real question is, which of these skills should you focus on first? Start with 1. Clear specialization. Clean workflows. Visual clarity. Software doesn't matter yet. Skills do. If you want more honest, career-focused 3D advice, subscribe. On this channel, we focus on what actually works, not hype or software wars. In the next video, I'll break down which 3D roles pay the most right now and how to move toward them. You don't want to miss it.